Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in or welcome back. My name is Durant Cersei, singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, if you nasty. And welcome to the house of the unofficial, and sometimes, as you will find out here today, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru. What is going on, everybody? Now, today we are going to be talking about my favorite skincare products. And when we say favorite skincare products over here, we are using the favorite skincare products over here. So everything that I mentioned today, I am using. Everything that I mentioned today, I have used this week. I use every week. And the reason I say this week because some of the products I don't use them every day because you're not supposed to. So, but every product that I use that I mentioned today, I actually use. So, yes. But first, I want to go ahead and talk about what fragrance of the day. I had on some Tom Ford earlier, but we know Tom Ford does like a nice little nasty piece of disappearing act. So I went in with my Tiziana Terenzi's Kirke. Now, people say Kirk. Some people say Kirk. Oh, I almost dropped it. But I say Kirke because it sounds sexy. You know, get that little tongue. Kirke. But it has passion fruit, raspberry lily of the valley, musk, vanilla. It is a very fruit forward, fruity fragrance, but it's very unisex. So, but if you're a man, you need to be cozy to wear a fragrance like this. And I think with this fragrance, it's fruity, but has a depth to it. So I believe you can wear it in the summertime and also rock it and have a sexy moment in this season. You know, at nighttime on a date or something. You know, for all y'all people that's going on dates, whatever. But yes, Kirke is my center day. It's almost gone too. Well, you know what? A little something, something in here. Now, will I repurchase it? I don't know. Now, we just talked about my fragrance of the day, of course. Now we have to talk about the room fragrance of the day because we just can't be, our bodies just can't be smelling good. Everything around us needs to be smelling good. The room, the car, all those things. So what we're rocking in here today in this room is, of course, a self-care club. Wish Somebody Would by Forever Mood, Jackie Ina's candle brand, and I am a part of the candle club, so this is an exclusive. It has a very Baccarat Rouge uh, vibe to it. A lot of people in the club, a few people in the club, not a lot, said that it's not as fragrant, but to me, it's very light, but it's fragrant enough to where I can smell it and know that Jackie Ina's in here, Forever Moods in here, So it's a really light, great smell. And when I say light, I don't mean like light you can't smell it. Like when I walk out the room and come back in, I can smell it, but it's a light. It's not overpowering. So when you come into a room, it's not gonna be like, oh God, like who's just sprayed something? It's not one of those. So I really love this. It's a very, to me, a sexy scent. Now we're gonna be talking about skincare, but I gotta tell a few stories. I got a little story of something happened today. It's hard out here being a single Durant in the city, you know, um, because I am finally at a point in my life where I have always kind of been, I guess, ashamed of what I have desired as a person. And what I desire is monogamy. I desire partnership. I love the thought, the concept of answering to somebody. And it doesn't mean like, oh, somebody's in control of me. It doesn't mean that. It just means like I don't I don't have a problem with somebody, I'm out and somebody's calling me that I care about, that I'm in a relationship with. Hey, where you at? When are you gonna be home? I like answering to somebody. I don't mind having somebody to answer to or to consult with, when there's a decision to be made. I just be like, what is everybody's problem? Like, why why is this such a big deal? Like, to me, it's not. Like my mother, she's more of a free spirit. Now, she's, but she was back in the day, she's more free spirited, like to where if me, if I were to call her and she's been gone for 3 hours, mother, where you at? Why you want to know where I'm at? Even as an adult, it's like, girl, calm down. I just asked you a question, okay? Settle down. So she's always been one, and even my brother, even my sister. I am the one who's fine with answering to people that I care about, and it doesn't. Again, it doesn't mean like I'm surrendering my control. It's like people ask you where you are, or you consulting with people and making big decisions. Like it's not that deep for me. And so I'm really at a point now where I don't entertain anything that doesn't want what I want. So if you know we can talk and I say this is what I want, monogamy relationship, and what I want to do, well, well, I hope you have a great time, good luck, we can't talk no more. And that's just how I am now. I didn't used to do that back in the day. I'd be like, oh, it's okay, I just want to have fun. Ain't about no fun to me right now. So anyways, while I'm talking about this, I got a little story to tell, but I'm not gonna overwhelm you with it, with the story. We're gonna talk about skincare for the most part. Okay. One thing that is a part of my regimen that I thought was just in my head. It could still be, and if it is, fine. But this is something that I was doing, and then I stopped because I was like, I don't want to get used to it, and because it could be just in my mind that it's working. Then when I stopped using it, it was like, oh, my skin started acting a fool, and so I went back on it, and then it you know got back in control. And so that's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna stick to this. And so this right here, one of the one of my favorite things is someone telling me, I smell good, or your skin looks nice, because I'm older, and so I'm always not conscious, but I worry because I know that my skin is not perfect, and I'm just like, I worry that it's a pimple, and so when somebody tells me my skin looks nice, it makes me feel very nice. But anyways, I I have to take, well, in my mind, I have to take these. These are Ollie complexion vitamins, and I really, really love these. I take these every single day, two of them a day, and these are supposed to support clear and healthy skin. Now, like I said, it works for me. So, I had a point where I stopped taking them, but my skin was like, wow. And I was like, hey, let me get back on these. And then I got back in control. So, this is one of the things that I feel is beneficial for me to keep my skin looking as, you know, nice as possible, Gang. All right, so I'm going to talk about my daytime regimen first. And so, what I usually start with, of course, is a face wash. And right now, I'm using a face wash in the daytime that I purchased to try out because so many people were saying this face wash is so amazing, and so this and so that. I tried it and I have some thoughts. And this is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. So this is the face cleanser that I use in the daytime. I love the smell of this. I love the way my skin does not, it's not dried out or anything after I use it. One thing I don't like is that it doesn't lather well. And so when things don't lather well, I know people don't care about the lather. I do. When I don't get the lather, I feel like I just use more, and I feel like if I don't see the lather, I feel like my skin's not getting clean. But I have not had any issues. Like it hasn't given me any kind of weird breakouts. But I'm really kind of on the fence if I want to continue this after I finish this. But it's just okay. The way people hype this up to be, now I know skincare is going to be different on everybody. So, no, and I also believe nothing is a miracle worker either. Yeah, nothing is a miracle worker, but it wasn't. It's not all that, but it's okay, and I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna finish it. So after I wash my face, I always go in with a toner in the daytime and the nighttime, and I usually use the same one. And this one, before you judge me and say if you're so great, then why is it full? Because this is my refill bottle. I just purchased this. It just came yesterday because I stay with this toner, and I had to give me another one because I just ran out. Okay, and that is the Fenty Fat Water Toner. I got this also because of the limited edition packaging. So I really love this toner. This makes my face feel nice. It doesn't over dry it. I know that they say it's good for your pores. I don't really have issues with pores like that, but I just really love this product. And by the way, Fenty is all up in this. Fenty is all because I am a Fenty fan. Fenty skincare fan. Okay. They have a milky toner that I used to have. I One day I want to re up on it, but just right now. But anyways, this is the Fenty Fat Water. Boom. I always have to go in with a serum. Now, once upon a time, maybe about 6 months to a year, even a year ago, I was doing like 7 or 8 steps. Now, cut to right now, I cut that down so far down because it just got excessive. Like I said, skincare to me is great and I think it does help, but a lot of things that we think are not, that are doing these special things. Not, I don't believe anything is a miracle worker. That's just my opinion. I think a lot of it be genetics. Some people just look great because of genetics. But I don't think anything is a miracle worker. But I like to use them because they make me feel like, you know, they're doing great things. And but one of these serums that I got, that I fell in love with because I got the little one, and I ended up loving it because I do have a lot of pigmentation, and I feel like this was helping it. And it not a miracle worker, but I feel like it was helping good enough. Okay, and this is from Good Molecules, and this is a discoloration correcting serum. So this is another product. I got this from Ulta actually, and so this is my third step in the daytime. I don't use this at night. I just use it once, and I just use maybe one. I do it one time, just one dab, and that's it. And put it all on my face, and it makes my skin feel amazing. Another thing that doesn't dry it out, and I think it brightens in a way, not brighten to where you want to look like skin. I have some dark marks from when I was popping, doing all that crazy stuff, and you want to have some lighten it up, so we can get rid of that. So this here is my third step in the daytime. So the fourth step, no, hold on, one, two, three, fourth step. This, and it's not that much in the freaking nighttime. And this here is a firming serum from Glow Recipe, and this is the pomegranate peptide firming serum. And I use this day and night, twice a day. And the reason I use this, one thing about aging is that you see a few things. Maybe some people don't see it. But one thing about me is that I don't like to smile a lot. One reason because when I smile, the wrinkles here. I know, I could be just being dramatic. Sorry, it's just me. So it just gives me that crow's feet, and so I am honestly considering Botox. I I, I I've been considering Botox. Yes, and I just want to get it right here. And only reason because when I smile, I don't like the lines. I don't like the lines here. And I mean, I could, like, again, I could just be dramatic. And so I thought maybe I'm just trying to use things to try to show me that it could firm it up without making me look crazy before I take that step. But um, if I continue to feel like it's nothing's working, then I'm going to get Botox. Okay, I know. My cousin was like, Durant, please don't get on no YouTube and turn to one of them people. You get your face done, your teeth done, and everything. You start looking fake like everybody else. I hope I don't get that way, but I've always, just for me, it's not like somebody's ever said anything about it. People really are very complimentary, but to me, I'm just like, yeah. Anyways, moving on. So we always have to have a moisturizer, but first, I always use this product here to kind of give me that extra glow. I actually use two different ones. It depends on how I feel. Um, that'll um, that'll make me decide. That'll be the deciding factor on which one of these I will use. And one is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Like I said, this gives me that little glow that I like to have. You know, it looks good in person, but on camera, no. So I love to use this because it gives me that glow right under my the moisturizer that I choose to use. But also, there's another one that's just like it. And to me, honestly, this brand is very, very underestimated in my opinion. And so this is kind of similar to the Glow Recipe in my opinion. This is Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum by the Keys Soul Care, which is Alicia Keys' skincare brand. Oh my God. First of all, it has a rose smell. This one is watermelon. It has a watermelon smell and it's amazing. But this one is so good too. And this is very rosy. So if you don't like rose, you may not like that smell, but it's very subtle. It gives me that very much good, nice glow to my skin. And I really think that, Glow Recipe is really expensive. Now, I feel like it does just as good as Glow Recipe and it's very much cheaper. Key Soul Care brand. I have tried the body lotion, the body butter, whatever they have, and oh, the body balm. I have tried they have an essence that I think is really great that I actually use every once in a while. I didn't bring that here. Also, this I usually put this on after my moisturizer, but since we're talking about Key Soul Care, this is the Aura Mist by Key Soul Care, and so this right here is just kind of what I use to give me that freshen up. Like if my skin is looking too matte or dry, I just spray this. I didn't want to look glowy on camera, but I just spray this. And also the smell, it has this rosy, kind of this light, very light, rosy smell. That's, oh my God, it just gives you like a mood boost, in my opinion. Key Soul Care brand really needs to be checked out. Period. Period. From the eye cream to the face moisturizer to the essence to the body care. The body oil is great. Oh my God, I love Keys Soul Care. And I saw that on Ulta it was on sale. Now I ain't got it, but I'm gonna just go and look and see what they got. Okay, so when it comes to moisturizer in the daytime, I have two that I use, and so depending on my mood, again, and of course, one is we'll talk about the other one, and this is the Isle Glow Face Lotion, SPF 45, and this is with K Skin. As you can see, the name is missing because I have used it. I am using it. It says K Skin right there, but it's gone because I use it. This is really good. But this one right here, a lot of people would think that I wear makeup because this has a kind of a tint to it. So when I wear this, I don't usually wear a skin tint because if you don't know, I wear a skin tint, which is a tinted moisturizer. It's not makeup, but okay, if you think it's makeup, fine, that's fine. But I love this very much, and it has a very interesting smell that I think a lot of people may not like, but I love it. I love it. I love it. And another one that I use, and this has SPF in it too, and this is the Fenty. This is the Fenty moisturizer here, and this is not the mineral one. I tried the mineral one. The mineral one, she has a mineral option and just the regular one, and the mineral gave me a white cast, and I did not like the freaking smell at all of that. So this is a moisture. This is actually the moisturizer I have on right now. All right. So usually in the daytime, I will put on every other day. I don't have any more. I just ordered some. Oop, I ain't got it, but I did order some. But I usually have on my eye patches like 2 or 3 times a day, and these are faded topicals, and they have an eye patch. Put these on for about 15 minutes. You can put them in the refrigerator. They really feel good. Black owned company, black woman owned. These are really great because I really don't get very much sleep. So these are really great on them days that I feel like, what's going on? I need my eyes lifted just a little bit, just so they can look a little, you know, yes, like I'm young and vibrant now. But I also, after putting my skincare on for the day, so this usually my day stuff right there, even though some I might use it. I will go in with a skin tint usually. But first, I will usually go in with my Eavesdrop Lit. And this is an all over body glow enhancer. So this kind of gives your skin like a glow here. It's not makeup. It gives you just a extra moisturizing glow. If you like that glass like skin, this is what you use. Okay, this just enhances that. And I'll usually follow it up with one of these three skin tints. There are three skin tints that I prefer right at this moment. And one here is the Yummy Skin from Danessa Myricks, black on, okay? And this is the color number 12. So I just do like a little line here. I'll do a line here, line here. I have a brush. I'll use my brush or I'll use my hand. All it does is a tinted moisturizer just to give me that little boost to kind of even out my skin tone. And trust me, when I wash my face, you see me without anything on here. I look just the same. It's not like when I wash it off, you're gonna be like, "Oh, who is that?" I look the same. Okay. And another one, of course, is Fenty Eavesdrop, and I am number 20. I think it could be a little, yeah, that could be a little darker, but it's the one they gave me. I was like, okay, this works. And this is another, just a tinted moisturizer. I go in and blend it in. Boom, that's it. This one right here, the third one that I that's really an option. I think this is probably my they're all three my favorites, but I love the way this one looks and feel the most. And it also happens to be the most expensive one. And this is from Summer Fridays. This is Sheer Skin Tint. I love this. This skin tint here is amazing. This is number 7. I also like number 8 because I like it gives me that kind of burnt look. Sometimes I'll mix the 7 and 8 together. You know, Anyways, but that is my skin tint regimen. So at night, it's kind of the same. I'll still use this at night. This is always an option, but I use a different face cleanser at night. And of course, this is probably gonna turn back into my day and night because I have tried so many face washes, skin cleansers, whatever you call them. This is my favorite that I've tried, and nobody has come close to making me feel the way this one does. And this is the Fenty Skin Face Wash. I love the way this smells, the way it lathers, the way my skin feels, the fact that it just washes off so easily. I don't have to, everything about this face wash. Everything about it doesn't break me out, doesn't irritate my skin. This is my favorite face wash. Yes, God. Then, of course, I go in with my toner that I already showed you. And the thing about nighttime is that Jackie Aina told me about this, in her videos. Pretty much, I'm not going to say it like she said it, but pretty much you have to go to sleep with your skin not oily, but very moisturized. Because if you go with it moisturized, sometimes that looks oily, to somebody. But if you go with your skin a little oily moisturized, that's why you need to use an oil. For me, you wake up and your skin will look normal. Whereas if you just go to sleep with because you're rolling around and sleeping all that whatever. But if you go to sleep just regular, face, then you're probably gonna wake up with drier skin. So you need to me, I kind of like go in with the moisturizer at night. because especially the fact that I'm a little older, I want my skin to look like when I wake up, like I don't need to wash my face. I'll wash it, but it looks like I don't need to wash it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so after I do the toner and my serum, I go in actually with the what is this called? Fenty Reset. I had to look at the name. Fenty Reset, because I'd be like night cream. So I really love this. This is supposed to help improve wrinkles over time. I don't really have wrinkles like that. It's supposed to brighten and even skin, and it does a great job with hydrating. It has very much a subtle smell. This is my new one. I got this during the Sephora sale. Oh my God, look at that texture. It is so beautiful. I love this product. And the reason this is news because I just re-upped during the sale. I love this product. So it gives you a very moisturized feeling. But first, I just kind of skipped over a step, but that's fine. And then I would usually go in every night, every night with an oil, and that is Summer Fridays Heavenly 16 All-in-One Face Oil. I love this face oil. This is my last step at night. This one and Jizu has an oil that I had. I had that one, and then I replaced it with this one. Those are my two favorite face oils. So I usually wear these at night. So I'm looking oily at night. But when I wake up, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you look good. Did you put on some?" No, it's just you gotta. But anyways, what I missed after my face wash, maybe for both of these, I use these once or twice a week, depending on how I feel. Is what it'll determine whether I do it once or determine if I do it twice. And when I do this step after I wash my face, I don't usually put on a serum, but I'll put on my moisturizer because I want the this to do its magic. So I just go in with the moisturizer and oil. I don't put any serums on after these. And the first one here is, if I can get the name, here's the pre-show glow, and this is from Fenty Skin, of course. And this right here is supposed to make you photo ready in 1 minute. So I have a little thing you put your hand on, you put it around your hand, and then you put this in, and you just for a minute. It's like an exfoliating type thing for a minute. It makes my skin feel so good, and I love the way it smells. I know people say it stank. I love the way it smells. This is like my, I don't know how many bottles it is, but I have to stay stocked with this. But I'll do this once or twice a week, but for the most part, I do it once a week. Another thing, this is the last thing I have on here. What? Because I've been here a long time. Anyway, this is the last thing, and this is actually something new that I have tried. This is the Cookies and Clean Mint Whipped Clay Detox Face Mask from Fenty Skin. Oh my God. They have a regular one that's really good, but this is my first time trying the mint one. I love this. Get into that texture if you can see that. Oh my God. This is supposed to help with reducing oil, dirt, all that good impurities and all that good stuff. And you're supposed to put it on, after you wash your face, just for a minute, leave it on there. What I love about this mask, it has a tingle to it, but it's not a tingle where it's just irritating. It's just a nice, like a spa tingle. There's a good little, it's nothing crazy. And another thing that I really like about this is because you leave it on for about 10 minutes is what I do. And when I wash it off, how some masks you have to kind of scrub it to get off. This one it just glides off when you wash it off your face. Just glides off. I love this. This is my first time. I've used this like once or twice. This one, but the other one is the one that I've been using. So I wanted to try this one to see how it is. But I think I like this one a little bit more than the other. They're about the same, but this one I like that tingly feel. So it just added to the experience. And so you let me know if it's all working doing all this stuff, this skincare stuff.